All right, and the battery is a 100 volt wheel. There we go, baby. Inmotion's first 100 volt wheel. It's official. Oh, yes! What is going on, guys? Oh, baby, we got a good one for you today. All right, I had to hop in front of the camera and film a bonus video. The Inmotion V12 was just leaked. That's right, the newest electric unicycle by the Inmotion company. It's going to be coming out in June, supposedly. We'd already known that. But a ton of new details just slipped today. So apparently, the user manual for the Inmotion V12 was leaked by the FCC today. So inside, we got all the dirty, nitty-gritty details of what's coming on this brand new wheel by Inmotion. There's actually a couple pictures that have been leaked. Check this thing out. Look at that. It's a little weird looking. It's kind of boxy on the top, but it doesn't look horrible. It looks like it has this new touchscreen display on it, which is going to be really cool. I know a lot of guys really hate riding with their phones, hate having to connect their app to it to see and change different things. So having an electric unicycle with a display, huge bonus. Especially one that actually might make sense. I don't know if you've ever seen the Sherman display, but all the words are like in special symbols. It doesn't even make any sense. Hopefully this one's in plain English. All right, let's take a look at some of the specs on this bad boy, huh? So unlike the V11, the V12 does have some side lighting, it looks like. It's going to have both like this circle thing on the side of it and some panels in the front with lights. Well, let's see what the manual here says. There's some cool stuff going on. All right, the V12 is going to have a USB port and a USB-C port, which is new. I don't think any wheel has a USB-C port, so that'll be the first time we've got one of those on a wheel. Anti-spin button, trolley handle, power on and off, tail light, headlight, voice prompts. So it's got all the standard stuff. So let's see, it does not say what size the tire is, but looking at it, it looks like an 18-inch tire. They had said it was going to be a 16-inch tire. But just purely looking at it, I mean, a wild guess on my part, it looks bigger than a 16. But maybe not. Let's see, it's CE certified, FCC certified, and ETL certified. I don't know what that means, but that's freaking awesome. Oh, check this out. It's got 4 speakers. 4 set of high-quality speakers were assembled in the front rear body of the V12. They could be connected to your smartphone. So it sounds like there's going to be 2 speakers in the front and 2 speakers in the back. This thing's going to be able to bounce some alarms, I hope. Hopefully you're not going to be able to miss them in that wind. Okay, and check this out, the automatic headlight. So we had heard some rumors of AI being incorporated into this wheel. I assume that this is what they're talking about, the automatic headlight. Automatically adjusts the lighting of the headlight according to ambient light and speed. So it probably has a small light sensor, and it might actually change the angle of the light on speed, which would be huge, guys. I mean, on my V11, I have a lot of problems when I'm picking up speed. The light just points right into the ground. When you're going even 15 miles an hour, you can't see more than 10 feet in front of your face, which is just not ideal. When you're going really slow, the light is amazing. It just illuminates everything. But when you're picking up any speed, accelerating even a little bit, it just points into the ground. So having something that'll actually adjust the angle, that would be huge. Especially if it does it automatically. Okay, yeah, so check this out, the little touchscreen display. I'll play it on the screen here. It actually looks like, not only is it going to be in English, it's going to be really in-depth. It's going to almost be the InMotion app built into the wheel. It's kind of what it looks like to me. That's awesome. That's amazing. That's going to allow you full functionality of the wheel without having a phone. So the approximate charge time is 9 hours. That's about the same. The V11 was 8 hours. This is slightly more battery than the V11, so that makes sense. All right, and the battery is a 100 volt wheel. There we go, baby. Inmotion's first 100 volt wheel. It's official. Let's see, it's 29 kilograms, which is 64 pounds. So it's pretty heavy. But that's expected. You get more battery, you get a heavier wheel, right? All right, let's see. The top speed, 70 kilometers per hour. So that's about 42, 43 miles per hour. That's a huge step up from the V11, which is a 35 mile an hour wheel. Although we don't know how long you're going to have that top speed. So unlike the V11, it goes from 35 miles per hour down to 30 miles an hour once you hit the 80% battery part. So we'll see how long they actually give you the full 40-something miles per hour. But that's huge. That's a giant step forward in the performance category for Inmotion. Their first 40-mile-an-hour wheel. All right, it says mileage of 160 kilometers, which is like 80, 90 miles, more than that, that's completely unrealistic. All right, let's see. So, wow, this is cool. So the actual Unicycle is IPX5 rated, but the IP rating of the battery is IPX7, which I believe means that the battery is completely waterproof. That's awesome. So I think this will be the first Unicycle with a completely waterproof battery. A 1750 watt-hour battery, two 875 packs. A little less than I was hoping to see. I mean, we were kind of told that this would be a Sherman competitor. The 1800 watt-hour, it's great battery size. It's just a little bit smaller than I personally was hoping for. I was kind of hoping that they were going to push that into the 2000s. Let's see, motor rating, 2500 watts. Maximum of 5,000 watt delivery. Yeah, let's see. Okay, here we go. Output voltage, 100.8 volts. And it does have a touchscreen display. That's really cool. I can't wait to see that. Yeah, so here's how they calculated the mileage, right? 75 kilogram payload at 25 degrees Celsius, no wind, cruising on a flat road at 20 kilometers per hour. So literally perfect conditions with a light rider. Riding ridiculously slow, you could get, what they say, 160 kilometers, so throw that out. Let's see, max slope climbing angle of 35 degrees, and that's also done with a 75 kilogram rider. And it specifically says fully charged, so like I said, when this loses some battery, I'm sure you're going to be quickly limited. That seems to be par for the course for an Inmotion wheel. All right, and the top speed, again, it says fully charged, 25 degrees Celsius, no wind, flat road. All right, and it does actually sound like it's got a smart battery management system. So it says here in the battery section, rating power, capacity equalization, overcharge, undercharge, voltage overheat protections. So that sounds to me like a pretty advanced BMS board. The V11 actually had a really nice BMS in it, so it would have surprised me if the V12 didn't. But we'll have to see people with a little bit more knowledge if they can pinpoint and figure out exactly what the difference between this BMS and the V11 BMS is. I'm sure some people who are more in the know will be able to talk about that more as we actually see this wheel in action. Alright guys, this is absolutely awesome. I'm going to leave you the links to both the pictures and the user manual in the description below so you can go and check it out and pore over it at your own convenience. Check it out for yourself. Super excited to see Inmotion take that leap into the performance speed category. I really wish the wheel had just a little bit more battery, but what can you say? I mean, this fits right into that Gotway RS type niche of that 1800 watt-hour battery. It doesn't say whether this is a hollow core motor or not, but I would assume it is, just because it seems like all the new wheels have come out with these hollow core motors recently. But again, that's just an assumption. Okay, this thing looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see some people with hands-on experience really start to talk about this thing in the next days and weeks coming up. I'm sure you'll start seeing it. If you want to stay updated on all the newest electric unicycle models and news in the industry, be sure to check out the electricunicycle.org forum. That's actually where I got all this information from. Some amazing members who are always snooping around, figuring out the newest and coolest stuff for people in the community. I'll leave a link to the description below. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. As always, I really appreciate it. Be sure to like the video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think is missing off this wheel. And until next time, guys, ride safe out there.